What's up, you wild tigers? It's episode 18 of the Hero Show. Welcome back. And today I want to do a hero that's dear and close to my heart. And I think he's close to a lot of people, especially back in the day. It's Rocky Balboa Sylvester Stallone. The character he created, the Rocky Balboa series, is probably the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's my favorite movies of all time. You can ask me a lot of movies, and I have movies I like now and then, but test the time. There are two series that I love more than anything else in the world. Rocky Balboa and Back to the Future. The Rocky movies, I watch them all the time. I watch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all of them. The new one, Creed, all of them, at least twice. I've seen Creed, I think, twice or 3 times. I've seen Rocky 4 like 20 times. Rocky 1, 20 times. Rocky 2 and 3 like 5 times. Rocky 5 maybe 3 times. And Creed, I just love those movies so much. I watch them all the time online, speeches. It's just so great. And I watch documentaries and I listen to the story about how he made the movies. The character he created is amazing. And he's a hero to all of us. All people of good hearts. About all people who want to be successful. And all people who want to have that fire. And mentors. He fits it all. So why I think he's a great hero and why I think we should learn from him is because there's one quote from Rocky Balboa. Doesn't matter how hard you get hit. It matters how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. And that's how winning is done. Yeah? That's it. Just keep going. Sure, you may get knocked down, people may hurt you, things may happen to you, but you keep going and keep getting up. And why he's a hero in my art is because the love he gives to people, especially with Adrian. You see, he takes a girl. She's the most shy girl there ever is. She's not very outgoing. She's not very beautiful in a aesthetic. Like, you look at her and you go, she's a girl, she's cute, But then he takes her. He loves her to death, unconditionally. And you know what happens? She becomes the most beautiful girl there ever was. And I love that so much because that's how I view relationships. I view it not loving somebody because of the way they look or what they are, but loving somebody just so much because you love them, because you get butterflies around them, because when you see them, you go, to me, they're the most beautiful person in the world. And I want to be honest with you guys. If you don't feel that, end the relationship. Otherwise, you're just causing, you're making things, you're lying to yourself, you're lying to the other person, and even though this is about the other person, you shouldn't lie. This is about yourself, too. So, do what's right. So he gives her so much love, and she starts being herself. She starts talking. She starts being the girl she was born to be. And she's so amazing at the end of the movie. She's beautiful. She blossomed. And I love that because he did that. If there's anything else in the movie, it's all about those two people. It's about him being the hero in her life. That's it. That's all that matters. We always want to do great things. Like, I want to do great things. We all want to help 1 million people. And there's something I love. It's this little story about these turtles. So there's these turtles, and they're a little dirty. They got some oil on them. And they're in this pond. This lady comes over. She takes turtles, and she cleans the turtles up and helps them out and stuff like that. And this guy comes over, and he's like, why are you doing it? Why? It doesn't really matter. There's so many turtles. There's so many. They're gonna get dirty again. They're probably gonna get stuck. It doesn't even matter. They don't care. And then she goes and she says, it may seem insignificant, but to them, it was the world. That's it. I love that because we always try to help 1 million people. It's like help one person and make their day, their world different. You don't need to make so much money. You don't need to do all these things. Do it because it just comes from doing your purpose, your little gift. He makes all these things because he fights, and that's him. He's a fighter, and he will not stop. He didn't make $1 million because I want $1 million. He made lots of money because he wanted to win, to be a fighter, to win in life. There's nothing wrong with that. If you want to win, go. Be the best doctor there ever was. Be the best artist there ever was. Be the best musician. Be the best vet. Be the best skydiving assistant. Be the best of anything you ever do. And never give up. Let people punch you, and when they punch you, you punch back harder. Rocky does. That's his defense tactic. If he gets hit, that's what he does. He's not the greatest fighter, but he's the greatest persevere. He's the greatest person that doesn't give up. He's a great man, hero. Rocky 4, when he fights the Russian, he avenges his friend. That one is nothing more than just avenging his friend and fighting for his country. He fought an unbeatable person. He took those punches and he said, "Bring it. Keep coming, because I won't be stopped." That's how we should be in life. When we can be like Rock, we have a big heart and we give to utmost the tenacity and do what is impossible and to never give up. He takes those punches and he goes, he's unbreakable. Because he goes like, "I'm unbreakable." He keeps coming up, he won't stop. Rocky then at the end, he goes, "Come on, is that all you got?" And then he's like, "I don't have anything anymore." Not even Drago. He's like, he's a machine. The man who's been called machine trained with serious is beaten by the man who trained in. That's what else I love too. If you take anything, because we always want to use technology to advance our lives and to it's better and stronger. But you know what? I believe the greatest technology is nature itself. It's going outside, running. Don't do the treadmill. Run. Don't do machines. Use weights or go out there and lift logs and rocks. Run up the hills. Do pure, just creative workouts from nature. Don't rely on technology. Don't be scared. The world gives you everything you need. I love that. I love when he does the little like sit-ups in the room with the fire. There's something so powerful about that. It's like we get so caught up with this technology and the social media and the devices and so we forget about it's in the board. It's like playing chess. I rather play on a board than in a 3D screen. It just feels better. I draw already sketchpad and 3D art, even though I love 3D art and it's so cool and I'm learning it. It's all about in nature and in the real stuff, the real, just physical stuff. So what do we got? We got having a big heart. So what we can learn from is have a big heart. Is to never give up. Is to work out with the real stuff. The fundamentals. The stuff that got people there for days and days. You can use the other stuff to improve it. But the main stuff, the stuff that will get you there, you already have. Where you need to work out, go outside. You can do push-ups. You can find some log, a tree. You got that. Go running. Okay. You have everything you need. That's what Rock. Even in the first one, you have everything you need. Just go get it. So start. And then the last lesson is the quote. And at the end, especially this is more in Creed, he kind of gives up. Okay? Man who never gives up kind of gives up because there's no family. There's nothing to live for anymore. Okay? But then he gets Adonis Creed. Adonis Creed shows him that there's a family again. But it also shows one more thing. That we can pass on our lessons. Never be stubborn. There's a lot of stubborn teachers. We got Luke Skywalker, Yoda, Rocky. It's that we should learn to pass on our teaching. That life isn't this trap where we were once successful. Now, actually, this goes back to Rocky 5. When Adrian, this is really important. Adrian tells him, "We have everything. Who cares about what they think? What they're gonna say? You have me, and if you're gonna do this, you're gonna lose me, your son and I." I think this is more important than anything else to realize, especially to me. We go, especially in our culture, have so much. You can have this, you can have that. You can date this person, you can date that person. We lost morals and ethics and values and stuff like that. So, with Rocky, I feel he's the most moral and ethical and kind and gentle and fierce and tough and aggressive person there is, and we should all strive to be something like him. There's nothing more inspirational than the song that comes on and the story you hear from him. He's just a nice guy trying to make it in the world. He's given a shot and he takes it. He doesn't stop. And he loves his family. That's all that matters. The family. The family is all that matters to you. The friends you have, those friends are your family. The people who actually care about you, who matter, who make you better, who inspire you, who lift you up instead of bring you down. Those people are what matter. And those are the reasons why we fight. We fight because we have the eye of the tiger, because we fight for our family, because we fight for glory, for love. His greatest fight hasn't been about being the best boxer in the world. It's been about making it. And we can all make it. And we can all get the love. And we can all get whatever we want. But we're going to have to fight and train. We're going to have to put that song on. We're going to have to get the eye of the tiger. And show the world what we have. And no matter how many times it punches us, we get back up. Done.